Hey guys, FaZe Mako here. So I just reached rank 15. So this is the first time that I've been in this dark zone, the 15 to 19. I've only ever been in the 1 to 14. And I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks in the dark zone, especially if you're gonna be solo, also known as lone wolf. First of all, this extraction is a no. This extraction is terrible. There's really nowhere to hide. Crap. Yeah, there's nowhere to hide. I'm just gonna run away so I can actually do a tutorial. Not tutorial, but like tips and tricks. Most NPC fights like that, like there's a bunch of groups coming, you wanna run. Because if you're going lone wolf, the chances of you winning those fights, unless you go back and wait for like a few of them to come up, it's like this is a perfect opportunity because they're all in the open and it's easy to kill, to pick off a few. And
warning, you are now entering the contaminated area.
If you want to get loot, you just go to the contaminated zones. You go in here, you go to the chest.
Exiting the contaminated area.
Or the chest thing, I don't know what you want to call it, crate. Let's just call it crate, loot crate. If it's not flashing like that and you can't open it, then that means somebody has already gotten the loot out of it. But if there's a random person and they get the loot out of it, the other loot will at least drop in front of it, like in like the purple beacon, and you'll still get both pieces or both items. And like I said, you don't want to go to that one extraction point because there's really nowhere to like take cover. So we're gonna go over to this one. It is the better one. And the abilities that I suggest is the I don't even know what it's called, but this one, the one that you can heal yourself with, I forget what it's called, but get overdose. So if you are low on health, first of all, I'm pretty sure it heals more health, and if you have, it can add additional health to your max health, so you can have more health than normal, but it will wear away eventually. And I suggest getting the turret with the pulse mod.
Chopper is inbound.
Because it'll, if it hits somebody, it will tag them. And it has the most base HP. So. No, I did not. What's wrong? He is not happy. Crap. Wow, he was salty. Okay, so that's where I should have ran, but I was kind of just distracted. Reasons as to why you don't want to die. A, you lose DZ funds, which I'm probably broke. Let me check. Yeah. How you get DZ funds is you have to go rogue, and then
You'll be back. I know it.
And then you just have to survive the timer, and then you'll get empty pumps. And you'll lose XP, so you might D-rank. Like your Dark Zone rank, you might D-rank, but single player, you will not D-rank. So, at this point, I'm kind of like screwed in here, so I really have to be careful. And I'm not sure if those, yeah, those are probably the same red people. What you don't want to do is if there's two of them and they have a low timer, do not try and kill them. That is not smart, because if there's two of them, 2 against 1, they will simply die. Luckily, I didn't have like too good. It wasn't like gear wasn't like that good, so I didn't really lose anything. So yeah, this is the better extraction, just because like look at all the cover you can have, or you have, I should say. I suggest hanging back here because nobody really comes, none of the enemies come from the back way, because if you turn left, it's a dead end. And this is probably one of the better spots to stay if you are rogue, because nobody can come from behind you. So if you just chill here, you know where they're going to be coming from. That's just what I suggest. And if you really don't want to be going like crazy, well, let's just say you don't want to be like going crazy and like trying to go rogue all the time. And if you are like if you just hit 15 and you go into the next Dark Zone, I suggest you don't like go rogue all the time, because most of the people are gonna be rank 19, so they're gonna, you know, have the better stuff than you. So I suggest you like wait till you're more towards 19 to start like trying to kill people. Just because it's better for you to stay alive.
Come on out, you pussies. You ain't got a chance. Do what you need to do.
Oh yeah, got to say, I suggest, like, I know sniping is really enjoyable in this game. Like, I really like how they did the sniping, but I suggest you don't use it. I suggest you don't use
Warning.
snipers.
Now entering a contaminated area.
And like, in the Dark Zone, I mean, just because, I don't know, just
Leaving
because, like,
contaminated area.
if you think about it, sniping's not really gonna help, because players are just gonna swerve, so what's the point? I suggest you do a submachine gun and an assault rifle. Now, I'm not saying you have to do that. Like, if you have like a really good roll of talent, like like, if you get a really good roll of talents at the recalibration station, I think, then yeah, use the sniper or shotgun. I'm just saying, it's a lot better, per se, to use that. So like, if you do run out of ammo or something in one, at least you'll still have a good reliable weapon that you don't have to use just at long range or just at close combat. It just helps. That's just a suggestion. And like I'm running the just gonna chill here. I'm running the PP19 and I have an extended mag on it because you get 70 rounds in a mag, and I'm running the compensator because I'm pretty sure, yeah, oh wait, this one's actually better. I'm running the I can't speak, suppressor, the C79 scope, and I have the Inferno Blaze camo and the Scar L, right? Yes. That is what I'm running. Don't really have to worry about the pistol. It's just the first wave X9 or whatever. Yeah. I suggest the PP19 because it can sometimes not be the most accurate, but it still has, I'm just gonna go to this one. Just because those two guys that killed me are hanging out around the other extraction. So if I go there, they most likely won't be there. That's the only case that you should go to that one. Or if you really need to extract something, like you have something really good and you really want to extract it and that one's closer, then just go to that. But other than that, I'm just saying, for me, it's a lot easier to stay alive at the other extraction. See, this is what I meant earlier in the video. Somebody already took this loot, so I can't take it now. But if you're gonna go with a team, then that's better. But if you're a lone wolf, then just don't pick fights that you can't win, basically.
Agent, I am inbound on your position.
And if you are gonna use this extraction, then just stay in this truck because it's the best. Dang! I did not have that low of health. See, in this case, just give up because the chance that somebody's gonna come and help you and you have loot, they're not. They're just gonna let you bleed out so then they can take the loot for themselves. Dang.